YouTube, what's going on? It's your boy Double Knees. We're back with another video. Today's video, we're going to be talking about WWE 2K23's Universe Mode and what I want to see in the new game. But before we jump into that video, if you guys are hyped for 2K23, if you were happy with what they did with 2K22, or if you're just a wrestling fan in general, do me a favor, scroll down a little bit, smash that like button for me. You guys have been going crazy with the support on these wrestling videos. Let's keep the goal the same. You've smashed it the past few videos. Let's see if we can keep it at 10 likes for this video. Also, let me know what you guys want to see in Universe Mode as well. I mean, obviously, we're recording a video. I'm giving you my thoughts, but I also want to hear your thoughts as well. So leave a comment in the comment section down below. But without further ado, let's jump right into it. So one of the issues I have with 2K22, as far as I'm concerned, are the matches. Customizing the matches, I'm not really having an issue with. It's the things that happen after I input the match that I want to see. And to show you guys what I'm talking about, we got to jump into 2K22. So right now we're in Universe Mode. I just started this brand new Universe Mode just to start from scratch. I don't want to mess up with my current Universe Mode. So we're gonna go into, obviously, the first show of this week is SmackDown. So we'll go into SmackDown. As you guys can see, this card was generated by the computer. No matches are customized, and that's it. Like, it's pretty simple. So I would go into edit match. Now here's the thing. This is my issue with Universe Mode. I do all these customizations, right? And obviously, if my match types are normal one-on-one matches, normal tag team matches, they have no problem. Now, if I took the main event, for instance, and I did customized match, and we chose a custom match that we created, right? We'll do one-on-one. We'll do a steel cage 2 out of 3 falls match. The only way to win is via pinfall or submission. And let's say we will put it for the Universal title on SmackDown. Boom. Select Roman Reigns and his title. The game loads up. Correct. Loading. There's also another issue I have with this game. It does take a little bit to load. You hit save. Now, as you can see, it's there. 2 out of 3 steel cage customized match, championship match. Now, let's say I'm not going to be able to watch this till later on today and I leave. I turn off my PlayStation, right? So I'm not going to fully turn it off, but we're going to close out the game. Let's just close out the game. Simulate the fact that we turned off the PlayStation. Now we're turning it back, going back into the game. The game is going to load. It's going to do its thing as we wait. Don't try this at home, school, or anywhere. Yet you can't tell kids not to try this. I guarantee you, anyone who's watching this video has tried to do either the Walls of Jericho, an RKO, a Stone Cold Stunner, a Rock Bottom. That's like telling someone don't touch the red button. They're going to do it anyway when you're not looking. So now we're jumping back into Universe Mode. Continue. Correct. The game's going to load. I should have skipped that, but it is what it is. Oh, Roman Reigns is in the main event, just like he was when we first started this Universe Mode. Now let's go see what the match is. Oh, now it's a Fatal 4-Way with Murphy, Cesaro, and Kalisto. This is maybe my biggest issue when it comes to Universe Mode. Every time I set a championship match or a custom match, if I leave Universe Mode or exit the game, it automatically gets rid of it, right? See, these matches were still the same, correct? None of these matches have changed. But the match that I changed, because I wanted a special kind of match, automatically gets removed. This also happens when the game crashes. One of the things I hope that they fix is that when you set a custom match, whether it's a custom match, just a regular match that you're changing around, or if you put it for the title, if the game were to crash or you were to exit out of Universe Mode, when you come back in, it should still be there. Now, another thing on my list is the Money in the Bank contract. The big thing with that one is that I feel like, I don't know if anyone else has had this experience, that when I want to redeem Money in the Bank cash in, post-match, mid-match, it does not work half the time. Here's the thing. I did a post-match once, and Roman Reigns was put through the cell, busted open. He's lost it, and no one showed up. He's won the match, and no one showed up. Like I said, I don't know if that's just a glitch thing or what, but let's be realistic here. Money in the Bank gets cashed in if the superstar's 100%, if the superstar's 50%, if the superstar's 0%. Like, we've seen it happen in the WWE. They've cashed in mid-match, they've cashed in post-match. They've cashed in after a win, they've cashed in after a loss. Like, the Money in the Bank contract shouldn't, as far as in-game goes, shouldn't have a prerequisite for the computer to do the cash in. Like the superstar shouldn't be at, oh, he has to have 200 damage to any part of his body for the cash in to work. No, like if I announce a cash in, it's happening. If I do it before the show, it's happening. If I do it after the match, it's happening. My issue is if I want to control it, obviously you guys don't drop the sliders down if you don't want the AI to do it. But if I want to control, I want to be able to do it before the match. That way when I'm watching the match back or seeing it happen, I could actually sit back and relax. I don't have to go in, start the match, pause it, hit cash in, and then, you know, continue to watch the match. Like I said, it's just like these little things for me, like just something like that. Like Money in the Bank cash in should always cash in. When I want to cash it in, I want to cash in. I don't care if the superstar's starting the match. I don't care if it's before the match, after the match, middle of the match. The cash in should always happen. There shouldn't be a prerequisite for, at least that's why I was told, that there's sometimes a prerequisite for the computer cash in. Or like I said, it could just be a glitch that they just need to fix. It's something simple as that. I don't know. Like I didn't build the game. I remember that a lot of people were complaining that Money in the Bank wasn't working as it was intended to. And I don't know if they fixed that issue or they did, and then after another patch it got messed up. But for me, that's been my experience so far with it. So that's why I just kind of think that, hey, if anything, the Money in the Bank match should be redeemed prior to the match starting, and you decide whether you want at the beginning, the middle, or the end, and then it should 100% happen. No matter if the superstar wins, no matter if the superstar loses, no matter if the superstar is injured during the match. Like, it just, whenever the computer decides let's go, I mean, the computer decides when the mid-match interference happens. The computer can decide when a mid-match cash-in can happen automatically. You know what I mean? Now, another thing I would like 2K23 to implement is a much more detailed rivalry system. Currently, you have obviously your rivalry slots. Those are the ones that are active rivalries. And then you have your potential rivalries underneath. Now, and you can also go in and set up your own kind of rivalries, 1-on-1 or 2-on-2. I would like an option in next year's game to do a 3-on-3, maybe a nice little stables match, 3-on-3 elimination tag, or an option for a 1-on-1-on-1, a nice little triple threat option, because there are triple threat rivalries that take place in the WWE. There are stable rivalries that take place in the WWE. One of the good things about the rivalry system from the get is that it loves to establish rivalries when it can. And the only two cutscenes I have ever seen in this game to establish a rivalry, majority of the time, I shouldn't say the only two, majority of the time I see the one where the superstar that has the match, the losing superstar, shakes the hand of the winning superstar, raises the hand up in the air, or the superstar that loses walks out the ring, shakes their head while the superstar wins is celebrating inside the ring. I would love the fact of being able to, just like you can choose when a run-in happens, you choose when a cutscene happens. So if we were to go into the show, obviously go into edit matches, and then this game really has a loading issue. And then let's say Sheamus versus Sami Zayn. Boom. Right? You set up the run-in by hitting, what is it, R1? We set up the run-in, and we'll choose, that's just for the argument's sake, Jey Uso. Where's he at? Where's Jey Uso at? Oh, we'll do Jimmy. Jimmy, boom. Now it says select run-in type. Entrance, mid-match, post-match, and then underneath could be a cutscene, right? And then you could choose one of the 68 cutscenes in the game that's in creative video mode, and the same rules would apply. If the superstar wins, the cutscene happens. If it's a post-match cutscene. If it's a mid-match cutscene, that cutscene happens as well. Or if it's an entrance cutscene, the cutscene happens as well during the beginning. I feel like adding a cutscene would definitely be better and spice up the presentation of Universe Mode a little bit. It gives you more of an option to choose what happens, when it happens, what's going down type of stuff, instead of leaving it in the hands of the computer for it to decide when it's going to queue up a cutscene or when it's not going to queue up a cutscene. Well guys, there you have it. Those are just a few things that I think would help improve Universe Mode in WWE 2K23. I could have talked about this for another good 40 minutes. I know I said the goal for this video is 10 likes. So if this video gets 10 likes, I will release a part 2 and talk about the other ideas I have for Universe Mode for 2K23. But most importantly, I want to hear from you guys. What do you guys want to see improve? What do you guys want to see them add? Let me know in the comment section down below. Like I said, if you guys like this video, do me a favor, scroll down a little bit, smash that like button. If you're new to the channel, do me a favor, hit that subscribe button. We will talk about all things wrestling here, whether it's video games, whether it's pay-per-views, shows. We're going to be doing all that on this channel. I'm Double Knees, and I will see you guys on the next video.